Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader, and I'm here today to give you your, I was drawn to do a twin flame relationship spread between divine male and divine feminine. I don't know why, but they've been up my yin yang to do so for a few days, and I kept saying no. Well, today they kind of got their way. So I was meant to do this for whatever reason, but I was drawn to it and here I am. So we're going to do the female version first of what the divine feminine is going through, okay, at this time for the general area time frame of October 5th, okay, 2018. So let's just get started. Before I start, if you are interested in a private reading, all the information is down below in the description box. Also, my kids have off today. They have Act 80 Day at school. So if you do hear Adele singing in the background, that would be known as my daughter. Adele really isn't here today. I don't know how to put that. But yeah, if you do hear Adele singing, that is actually my daughter. So let's get started. We're going to start off first with the feminine energy here. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. So the feminine definitely is waiting, okay? This is known for that waiting for that abundance, okay? That spotty energy of their divine male stepping in and out passionately for that passion to come back. It's been a slow process with that night energy of that slowness, absolutely. Right next to that is the Hangman. So there's been this time of stagnation, okay? That Hangman is a major arcana known for no action whatsoever right now, waiting for that action to take place to get that completion in regards to total abundance with the Ten of Pentacles here, okay? For that communication, I feel the Hangman is literally turned looking at this Queen of Swords energy, but the Queen of Swords, you see how the Hangman is upside down. It's kind of like, hey, do you see me? No, I can't because you're upside down, you big dummy. You know, so it's kind of like there's that communication that is stagnant, basically, okay? You have to excuse the term. That's my saying, you big dummy. So anyway, so there's that stagnation of that communication, I feel, that somebody feminine-wise has been waiting for, that will give them that completion in regards to all that happiness, that joy, that the feminine is definitely eagerly waiting. It's kind of like this card always reminds me of my son who's 22 now. I don't know how that happened, but he used to wrestle, and it's kind of like that motion right before the ref blows the whistle of go get him, you know, to go get that communication. But the feminine, I feel, has been extremely stressed out because right after that you have the Seven of Swords. So holding those five swords there, mentally anguish of going back and forth, you know, a lot on their mind, looking down at that Two of Swords of almost kind of like make a decision already, you know, for that divine male to make that decision, to decide what they truly want. And it's been kind of, you know, up in your head kind of feeling, thinking about things, stressed out, can't sleep at night kind of thing, growing with that the pressure of that mind, of that overwhelming sense of just, you know, totally engrossed in your mind of that mental anguish, okay? In regards to a relationship with the Hierophant here, he is the major arcana. He is also spiritually guided, which is definitely a twin flame thing going on here in regards to having that divine guidance as well. But I feel that spirit, as well as the divine feminine, is trying to encourage them to move forward, okay? Get out of that choppy waters of that stress, of that nightmare stage, of their mental anguish, okay? And spirit's trying to push them along to move forward, get out of that choppy waters in regards to that sword energy, which is not only kind of like, it's more so in regards to that stress level that you're going through, but just believe in the power of the universe that they got it covered, okay? In regards to this twin flame relationship, that there will be this movement in regards to that sword energy, which is not just that mental anguish to release, but as well as it's coming in regards to that communication, okay? That Six of Swords is like moving forward with that communication, as well as spirit is basically telling the divine feminine to move along towards, you know, your calm place, your special place of calmness, okay? To get out of that mental anguish, absolutely. It feels like you're heading towards this third, you know, this Three of Swords energy, which is known for that heartbreak, but I seriously feel that spirit's trying to say, with the Ten of Wands right above it, it's kind of like, it's like, guys, just release that, you know, move forward in your life. Don't head towards this. Come to that closure of the Ten of Wands, which is, you know, Let the universe take over. Let the universe take over this, not control over this relationship, but it's divinely guided. So let them take care of it. You know, you've done all the work that you can. And one of that final steps is releasing that, they just said, power of this, anguish. You know, just release that mental anguish and come to that closure of those burdens in regards to, which is wild in itself, if I can pick it up, is the Hierophant. You see how it's this way, actually, on my table. You see how the Hierophant's kind of like, just hand me the wands. Let me take them, okay? Let me help you take them away from all the burdens here that you have to come to this close with that 10 in regards to this relationship, in regards to this mental anguish, this heartbreak that you've been dealing with, okay? These two cards tells me is that feminines, release that heartbreak, release that mental anguish, put it in God's hands. Like, seriously, hand me over the wands, hand me over that 10. Let's come to this completion in regards to your mental anguish. Release that mental anguish, release those burdens in regards to this relationship. Hand them over to me and I'll take care of it, okay, is what I'm feeling, because they got your back. They definitely have your back. Whenever I feel anyway, every reader's different, but I always feel that when you are in a twin flame relationship, one of the final stages is just kind of like, just release it to the universe. You put in your hard work. You put everything in that you can. You know, it's up to divine. It's up to the universe to take over. There's a time and a point where you just got to say, it's up to you, Spirit. It's up to you, okay? And your outcome card for the feminine is you're looking back towards your past, kind of like, where's this movement at, okay, is what I'm feeling here. Because it's kind of left you in the dark with the moon here. These two poles to me makes that decision, okay, any kind of twos like that. So it's kind of like you're looking towards your past in the dark, trying to make that decision as to what to do, okay? And you will be successful in that closure. That closure is in regards to exactly what this was telling me here, in regards to offering all those burdens towards this relationship, just handing it over. Look at his hands. He's kind of like, just give them to me. You know, it's kind of like a pile of wood. My dad used to have a house on lakefront property in the Poconos. It was very cold. He had a wood stack, right? And it was kind of like, he saw me coming over with this pile of wood in my hands, and he used to reach out and grab them from me. He took that burden, he took that weight, that pressure off of my arms. Not that I was a wuss or anything. I could take it like a real man could. But it was just the fact that, you know, it was a lot of pressure, it was a lot of heaviness, and he offered. It's kind of like that. Universe is offering to take that pressure, to take that burdens, to take those that mental anguish, but you have to put your effort in too, and allow them to take for the universe, for them to, or for you to allow the universe to take those burdens off of your back. You have to give them. You can't, they just can't say, hey, let me take them. You got to say, hey, I give up. Not give up. That's just drastic, but it's kind of like, hey, I believe in you, universe. I believe in this twin flame relationship. I'm offering it to you because I need your help. It's basically asking the spirit guide, the universe, I believe in you. I put it all in your hands now, is basically what it's saying. And the universe is saying, please let me help you through this and release this mental anguish. So that way you can release that mental anguish and those burdens and live your life, okay? Come to that closure, be successful, be victorious in getting out of this dark mode and completing that cycle and move forward with your life to see the light. That light is spirit. That light is the universe as to what they have better planned for you in regards to this twin flame journey. So I hope that makes sense. Let's do the male energy here. Quite interesting spread for them as well. Excuse me. They have the Three of Swords, the King of Rods, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Rods, the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Fool card, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Knight of Cups. All right, so for their outcome card, they have the High Priestess, which is the Hierophant, basically. The Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Sun. Sorry, had a tickle. All right, so in regards to the male energy, Three of Swords. Now, you have 2 3s in your spread here, so there's definitely a third-party situation going on here. But I always go with what I'm feeling here. You see how the feminine, this feminine can sneak into the male and vice versa energy here. But the queen, or the three of swords energy, the feminine is kind of heartbroken. You see this distance, it's kind of like there was hearts were broken, okay? And there was a separation, meaning that she walked away and he went and he watched her walk away heartbroken over a situation. Now the wild thing is that if you take notice, here's her energy of the divine feminine, okay? Her, right underneath this is the Fool card. So this tells me is that, there was a heartbreaking situation, that there was a division between these two, and they separated. And she, because it's right underneath, literally right underneath her, is the Fool card. They're walking the same direction. So this tells me is that the feminine energy went to a new beginning, okay? And left him out in the dust, okay? Kind of feeling, all right? And I feel that the male energy, excuse me, the male energy is now trying to regain that balance, but looks at her as, hey, what happened here? She left and she went to go get her peace. She went to go get that pentacle of that balance and started a new beginning, and sees it now that she is gone, that she left, not of her choice, believe me, okay? But it was because of a decision that was being made. I feel that they had that separation that caused that heartbreak, and she left, and she went on her little merry way. And now he's standing there looking at her departure as, wow, she's off to go get her balance back, okay? Which makes sense with the twin flame relationship here. Twins mirror each other. So what exactly does the male do now? He takes charge of the situation. He's that King of Wands. Now, I have to throw it out there. It is a people card. You could be dealing with fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but this guy has got it going on, okay? And he is literally taking charge of the situation, I feel, in regards to not only this Three of Pentacles, which is that third party, because it's the second three here. He's going to take control over the situation, and look what he's trying to put up with this Three of Pentacles. That one pentacle, which is that balance, which is the same exact energy that he sees now, that feminine out there of his divine feminine is going out for that new beginning and getting her balance back into her life. And that's going to mirror her image to him now, and he's going to take charge. You ever meet a fire sign? They can take control over the situation. They know what they want and they go for it, kind of feeling. And you see how the eye level here is looking right over? That's what he sees. That's what he's determined, and that's what he's determined to fix, which is that balance in regards to possibly a third party situation, but that new start of that one pentacle that is trying to be placed up high and finish off that puzzle of this glass, frame here of all those pentacles. Let's complete this, let's get it together. Let me bring on my new balance, because I'm going to mirror the image of I saw my divine feminine walk off, have a new beginning, and that new beginning detailed her getting that balance back in. Why can't I? That's what the male is feeling here, and is now decided to take control over the situation, and he sees it now. It's like that veil has been lifted, kind of feeling, in regards to, I got to get that new beginning, okay? And get that balance. And because of that Eight of Pentacles right underneath this Three of Pentacles energy, he's thinking about things. He sees it now. He's going to put in this work to regain his balance into his own life again, okay? And I feel that these Pentacles has been planted, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles, just waiting for that sun to shine on, so that those Pentacles can grow and pop out and prosper into something that they truly want. And what do they want? They want to take that next step with their divine feminine, okay, with the Four of Wands. This is part of that twin flame journey. Somebody from their past with the Six of Cups energy, kind of daydreaming about this love, okay, that they literally want to offer their cup of love to, with that Page of Cups energy that they've been patiently waiting for, with the Temperance card here in regards to their past, all right? This tells me they've been patiently waiting for their past to have this relationship, to offer that cup of love after quite some time, with that Knight of Cups energy, literally right underneath that Page of Cups. So this is a long time coming, being patient to offer that cup of love. But it all boils down to, with definitely a third party situation, okay, that they know that their divine feminine walked away heartbroken, and they took that energy of that divine feminine and just moved on. And they literally, the male energy I feel is that they saw this heartbreak. They saw what took place. They saw them walking away heartbroken, which did like a whole 360 around, because they literally, for the first time ever, it feels like, is that they actually saw their future walk away. Wow. Wow, that was strong. They actually saw their future walk away, and that's what made them have that 360 turnaround, like, hey, where are you going kind of thing. I got to get my stuff together. That's why he's so focused. Wow, that came in really strong. In regards to, I got to get my stuff together. I now see what I want. I now see, that pentacle and getting that balance back into my life again. 8 of Pentacles is all about putting in that hard work. He's contemplating, he's thinking, how do I go about it, okay? In order to change my life around, in order to take that next step, that these seeds have been planted for my divine feminine, that I've been patiently waiting for to offer that cup of love to them, okay? Hierophant, basically, high priest, okay, which is the Hierophant, in regards to a relationship, this relationship that he's been waiting for, I feel, okay? It's almost like he has his eyes closed, so it's kind of like he's deep in his thoughts. He's also in touch with his spiritual side. He's also having this aha moment that he's been waiting for in regards to this relationship. He's making that decision, and that decision is go for that sun, which is the same energy. The sun is that bright, beautiful future. It's kind of like that energy of, hey, these seeds have been planted. I've been working on this relationship for my past, for my love to take that next step. And these seeds have been planted. I'm just waiting for this sun to shine down. That's that sun, okay? That's that sun to grow and to pop out. So now I can have that completion, the feminine. There it is. The feminine had that 10 of Pentacles. So in order to have that completion, he's waiting for that sun. He's making that decision to have that sun to pop down and grow these seeds, that to have that completion in regards to that 10 of Pentacles of the feminine. Quite interesting. So bottom line is this. In regards to the male energy, he's seeing the light now. Absolutely. He sees that, the feminine can have this new balance. Why can't I? And it totally turns around his energy and says, I'm going for that. And basically, I'm going for what I truly want, which is my divine feminine, which is somebody from their past to take that next step, that they planted these seeds patiently waiting to offer that cup of love. And they're in touch with their spiritual side now, listening to their inner knowledge of their spirit, okay, that they've been waiting for to make that decision to now see the light with that sun, okay? Because that's what's going to make that pentacle, that balance to grow in this relationship. And they're making that decision, I feel, in regards to a third party. But mostly what I feel is they're making that decision, not so much about a third party. They're making that decision about getting that balance back into their own life, just like their divine feminine did and walked away from a heartless, I must say heartless, but like something that broke their heart in regards to walking away from their divine male, okay? And they see that they have to walk away from heartbreak as well and regain that balance. They're mirroring each other, basically, their energies here. So that is what I have for whoever this is meant for the twin flame. I hope it's for the energy of, today, and it lasts a few days. Time is fluid, so, it can happen anytime, but that's the gist of the energy that I'm picking up for the twin flames. I hope this helps people out there. You guys have a great weekend. Please subscribe to my channel, as well as click that little bell on the side to get updated information. I do weeklies as well as dailies. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.